Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise
Hello,
of a
everybody,
match that
and
will
welcome
really
to
get the
today's
juices
match.
flowing.
And please welcome our lads to the field.
We have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena. Absolutely perfect for a game of this nature.
And this is now today's lineup. Number 1, Martinez. Number 14, Konsa. Number 5, Pau Torres. Number 20, Cash.
There's the whistle, and here we go. This, the game that marks the halfway point. There's the crossfield ball. Marlon has it in a wide position. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Peter, it's hard to see past the giant Dutchman, Joshua Zirkzee. OK, you can tell he's not the quickest.
Can he finish? It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And it's been taken short. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Marlon, played towards the other side. Oh, can he get onto this? Douglas Luiz. Oh, he's onto this. He's had a hit! Marvellous goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
So, a breakthrough already. Marlon. Marlon takes control of enemies on the move. And now they can spring out of defence. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Marlon. Ugarte. Garnacho. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Marlen. Garnacho. Manchester United were a team looking for an outlet, and it seems, Jim, as though they've found one.
Yeah, and if that allows them to get people running at and even going beyond that defence, then you can start asking more questions.
They've played it short. Oh, what a climb! Really well taken goal. A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
Number 17, Garnacho.
He knows it's taken a big and very kind deflection, but he is claiming it nonetheless. And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring.
And the shot! Goal! Manchester United! And the comeback is complete!
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
22 minutes is number 25, Ugarte.
Manchester United get themselves into the lead.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Nicely worked. He's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Terrific header! Garnacho. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Oh, well played, well sorted out. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Asensio! Asensio! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Ugarte. Diogo Dalot, and that could set him on his way.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Bruno Fernandes goes short. And now they can clear their lines. Diogo Dalot. Matson. That's been drilled forward. Marlen. Marlen! That is decidedly lacking.
Well, it was hit with great power, Peter, but sadly not great precision.
Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Douglas Luiz. Oh, that's a key interception. Bruno Fernandes. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Douglas Luiz. Now it's Watkins. Oh, there's a probing ball. That's a lovely, neat pass. Pau Torres. Marlon is onto it in a flash. Ericsson.
There will be 3 minutes.
That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Marlon is in a really good position out wide. Oh dear, less said about that pass the better. Bruno Fernandes has created one goal already. He is through here. Pau Torres is there to clear. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, the two sides have made this a pretty decent game so far. Both have contributed on the score sheet. There is a balance wherever you look. And we are up to the break.
Well, Peter, I'm just thinking of the best way to describe that.
Of course
frantic,
they will.
frenzied. It was unmissable and it was irresistible. Forget
Everyone,
about the analysis on this one. Just enjoy it.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Mazraoui calmly anticipates. Diogo Dalot. Garnacho. Now it's Asensio. Quality ball. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And here's Watkins. Could try cutting inside here. Lindelof getting this one clear. Bruno Fernandes. Garnacho. And the counter is on. Diogo Dalot. Oh, played right into his path. And that has been clubbed away.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement.
Up for a header! Good delivery, but no joy.
Now that was a slick move, and there were several options in the box to pick out.
Well, they are still trailing, and they require a change of fortune pretty sharpish. No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. Now it's Douglas Luiz. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Turns and goes, tries a shot! That's a half-decent try.
Well, he doesn't need a second invitation, even from that range.
Ugarte looking understandably energised after his goal. Diogo Dalot. He's found a way through. This is promising.
Substitution on the field, number 27.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, this could be an indication that the team are setting themselves up for the counter-attack here, Peter, and he is very good at that type of thing.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Garnacho, and here's Bruno Fernandes. Garnacho! In he goes again! Oh, what's he giving here? He's given a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Wonderful save by Martinez.
Once the save was made, the change to both mindsets could be hugely telling now.
Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Back into the middle. Oh, he couldn't quite make it. And here comes the corner. Bruno Fernandes with the short one. And now a sudden chance to counter.
Right here, right now, it's not looking favourable. They're chasing the ball and the game.
Now it's Asensio. Nicely spread.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind.
There's the hit! Cleared away.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from...
He rises! Harmlessly behind.
Substitution on the field, number 18.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Number
So, a
11.
double change here, and both changes are offensive.
Well, it'll be interesting to see what system they'll be playing with now, Peter.
Substitutions taking place.
It's good pressure, good intensity.
Well, to be fair to that defence, it's nigh on impossible to cater for such astute movement, but at least, eventually, they've made the right call. Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
He's in plenty of space here.
Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a...
And the shot! Bruno Fernandes plays it short. Garnacho puts them all in.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Diogo Dalot. Tielemans producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. And here's Højlund. Chance! And that was very necessary. That pass has been well intercepted. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Now, who's going to be first to this? Manchester United are making a change now.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy. I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
It's Rashford! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. All the big boys are set for this. It's like land of the giants in there.
4 added added minute has been
Deftly
indicated.
away. Has a shot! It's hit the crossbar! Danger averted for now. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. He's gone for goal! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Tielemans usually is so good from that range. He didn't quite connect as he can, though.
Manchester United clearly now in lead preservation mode. Lindelof with the clearance. And that is that. Well, plenty of talking points, and many of them sadly negative. This is clearly not how it was meant to go. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, the game plan for me just looked a little confused, and the crowd seemed to pick up on this early on, and it just created a kind of negative vibe around the whole stadium, and I think this performance was one best deleted from the memory bank now.
Unlucky, lads.
So
Let's
many
hope for
thanks to
better
Jim
luck
Beglin.
next
That's
time.
all we have time for. Good evening to you. So hello and welcome one and all from what I can only describe as footballing
Hello, everybody,
utopia.
and welcome
The
to
weather
today's
is
match.
perfect, the fans are in great voice, and the players are all set to get started.
Everyone,
And
please
nobody
welcome our
in this
players to the
atmosphere
field.
can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion.
And this is now today's lineup.
Jim, who do you reckon is
Number
pivotal?
22.
This guy, Sandro
Nick
Tonali, was being touted as being one of Italy's greatest midfield talents. Remember the season he got his side promoted into the Italian top flight, 17 years of age, I think, and he was the mainstay in a team at that early age, playing in virtually every game and dictating the play. He stands out, doesn't matter how old he is.
Well, quite no argument from me on that one. So it's down to business here. This, of course, the first game beyond the halfway point. Murphy is in a really good position out wide. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And that is as far as they're going to go. Murphy. Byrne makes the interception. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Oh, that's fabulous. Shot goal! And that has been clubbed away. Livramento is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. That's a nicely weighted pass. Oh, smashing header! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Deftly away. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Drilled in low. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
And we have the first chance from a dead ball situation. This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. He's having a go. That's a fine save.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Looking for the run. Douglas Luiz. Oh, there's a probing ball. He won't be happy with that one. Still goalless at the moment. Barnes. And there's green grass ahead of him. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Well, that's a clever-looking ball. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. He's had a hit!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Cher works it forward.
Jacob Murphy really added the width there thanks to his willingness to make the run.
Almost half an hour in now. That is good alertness. Byrne. Tonali. Linton. Always onto this. Isak. It could be big chance.
Look, they're prepared to be quite physical to contain any danger that might come their way.
There's the hit! And that is wildly off target.
Oh, I'm not sure what he had in mind, and I don't think he knew either.
Cher deals with that comfortably. Jacob Murphy. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Cher did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Marlen. Oh, no joy this time. Murphy. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Tonali. Cher. Barnes. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it. Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Out to the right. Marlon. He's picked his way through. And he gets rid in a hurry. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Here comes another cross. It's a mighty effort. Oh, just couldn't turn it in.
Well, being able to generate that amount of activity in the...
And we've reached half-time. Well, perhaps not full of thrills and spills, but a game which has been of a very high level, certainly defensively, as both teams walk off unscathed. A tight affair,
That was the
0-0
first half.
at the break.
Let's hope the boys can turn it
So
up
we
for the
reached the
second.
halfway point.
Well, both sides have been full of effort, industry, endeavour, and the stats are screaming good things at us. So it's been
Everyone,
a
please
very good
welcome
watch
the
for the
two
neutrals so
sides.
far. And I'm really looking forward to what's to come in the second half. This could get unpredictable.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time. That gets things going for the second half. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. Shad tries to clear. And that's been won straight back. Cash. Spread neatly. Linton. Here's Bruno Guimaraes. Trippier. Murphy. Here's Bruno Guimaraes. Murphy could try cutting inside here. And he's there to get it away. Oh, nice touch. And that's a throw-in. And it's Trippier. And the ball's gone astray. Gets his head to it! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Best part of an hour, and still no breakthrough from either side. Cher. Tonali. Isak. Good pressure, determined, intense. That's a shade optimistic. Marlon under intense pressure.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind them up in the process, Peter.
29,950.
Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Going for goal! Oh, he's hit the bar! And that should get the job done. Tonali. Isak! Isak! Goal! And finally he has breathed life into the game! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or injury-related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal now.
So the first moment of real significance.
Look, experienced voices need to be heard now, along with good purpose and urgency, and they can get right back into this.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
The message is clear, none shall pass. Murphy. Now it's Bruno Guimaraes. All eyes on the referee, it's a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Not much more than a formality.
Played a game with double bluff here, I think.
The goal scorer after 69 minutes is number 14, Alexander Isak. Alexander Isak. Alexander Isak.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that.
Now the finish! That's a half-decent try. And he's managed to get free. Livramento.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Joelinton strokes it back.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And that's put paid to a promising move. Bailey, lobbed in behind. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
Substitution on the field. Number 11, Harvey Bones. Number 21, coming on the field, number 10,
Tonali.
Gordon. Number 20, substitution in progress.
And that has left him in a heap. Joelinton has got himself a free kick.
Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult from here.
Trippier. Jacob Murphy stood up well to him there.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
Pope deals with it effortlessly. Oh, that's a key interception. Douglas Luiz, spread out to the left. Douglas Luiz. Burn gets good distance on it.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
And one more try! Harmlessly behind. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Trippier.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Bailey. Pau Torres. Marlon is herring after that one. And he's picked out the run. An audacious attempt. And that may well be that. That is that. Well, the players and the coaches have plenty to think about here. A disappointing outing, and they collect nothing for it. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve, whether it's the manager's message not getting through or not having the right players in the right positions. It all looked a bit lost.
They came, they
Just
saw,
remains for
and
me
they
to
were
thank Jim
sent
Beglin
packing.
for joining us and
Thank
to wish you
everyone
a
for your
very good
support
day.
today. You were more than just our 12th man.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful,
everybody,
clear
and
evening.
welcome to
The
today's
conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
And there they are. Please
This
welcome
place
our
is
players,
living up to
everyone.
its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus.
And this is now today's lineup. Number 1, Martinez. Number 14, Colsa. Number 5, Pau Torres. Number 20, Cash.
There's the whistle. So they meet again, these sides resuming hostilities at the start of the second half of the season. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, the goalkeeper, Kepa. He never seems to get flustered or lose his composure. That kind of calmness is infectious too, and should help the defence in front of him play with a little more confidence. He's also good on the ball, so keep an eye out for those quick passes to the forward line.
Okay, interesting. It's gone out for a throw-in. He's gone forward. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
He's tried one! Smith clears it away. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. And we have our very first corner. Well, they want another corner, and it looks as though they're going to get it. It's their second corner of the game. Cleared away. He rises! Good delivery, but no joy.
No, that was a slick move, and there were several options in the box to pick out.
And it's played forward. Tries to dink it in. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And he shoots! So, third corner of the game. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Bournemouth have the chance to go the other way. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's plain for all to see who has settled into this game with the greater superiority. Now for a goal.
Konsa, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Scott.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Tielemans goes short. Tielemans crosses it in. And now a sudden chance to counter. Semenyo. Well, there's a probing ball. Cash. He's having a go! It's off target and by quite a way.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Ouattara. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Marlon gets into some space. He's going to be disappointed with that. He's played him through. And the shot's on here.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And that is out of play. Kirkes. Ouattara. Oh, he's found support out wide. He's picked his way through. And the shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Scott. Ouattara. Konsa gets across to intercept that. Oh, this looks sharp. That's good vision. Shade too heavy. Keeper can pick that up.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed. That pressing is so good, it's nice and early.
anyone who's joined us late, I can confirm that in terms of goals, at least you've missed nothing. Ouattara. Scott.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And he's managed to get free. Cross deflected behind for a corner. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, easy pickings there. Smith. Ouattara.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Final seconds now. Cash. Over to the other side. There's the crossfield ball. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Douglas Luiz. Hits one! A decent effort as the first half draws to a close. So a fascinating half, full of talking points, not least that last very, very late one. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, the goal attempts are coming thick and fast, but so far there's nothing to show for it. I think the manager will be pretty happy with his team's performance. He just needs a little more craft and guile.
So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0.
Everyone, please welcome our players. Substitution on the field. Number 27. Coming on the field is number 31.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
Up he goes! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
Adams. Now Kirkes. Watkins. He's in plenty of space here. Oh, shooting chance! Cook with the clearance. Ouattara. And here's the chance to counter. And it's Smith. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Adams. Now that looks a decent ball. Semenyo providing an outlet on that flank. And that is out and behind. It's a good block. That has been knocked clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, that's a key interception. Ouattara. The fullback is in acres of space here. And that should get the job done. Gives it back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
Scott showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out.
The attendance for this match was 29,514.
Chooses to go crossfield. It is still anyone's game, 0-0. Now it's Douglas Luiz. Watkins is having a shot! Kirkes. Scott. Semenyo.
That's good play from him.
Oh, that's fabulous. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. He's cut it out. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Out for a throw. So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Well, you have to feel a little for the player being taken off here. I think he's been made the scapegoat after that, but I guess something had to be done. I suppose it did need a little change.
Number 8,
Rashford. Kerkesh.
Substitutions taking place.
It looks as though the ref has given a penalty. He has. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Wonderful save by Martinez. Golden opportunity wasted.
You couldn't ask for a better opportunity to equalise, but now he'll feel like the opposition have just scored.
Substitution on the field. Number 10.
A couple of changes then in quick succession.
Well, he can certainly make his side a lot more unpredictable, Peter. You know, he has a very good eye for a pass, and a tricky one at that.
And now they can spring out of defence. Rashford, and he's had a hit. That's a half-decent try.
Well, that's confidence for you. Distance doesn't even bother him.
Smith, just about up to 75 minutes. Now he's off and running. Bailey, that's a lovely, neat pass.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Rashford. He gets big. Cleared away. Rashford! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Oh, he was first to react, and I love that part of it. The reaction was great, and he almost profited, you know.
Substitution.
So here comes a substitution. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that could set him on his way. Oh, perfectly measured that. Decent hit! Goal! And late in the day, a telling moment.
There was this feeling that the game was petering out, but credit for never losing their focus despite things not going as planned. Now comes the question, will they stick or twist?
Number 24.
And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
So we have our breakthrough.
Yeah, it's been their hard work that has got them this lead, but I just wonder whether they can keep it up. This may take a toll now.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Now it's Unal. Now it's... Can he put it away? Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Cleared without complication. Adams. Kerkesh.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
Not the best distribution from the keeper. Now it's Unal. Bournemouth looking to pass their way through.
4 added
Tavernier
minutes has been
has
indicated.
alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. They're going to be quick to recover this. That has been slung wide. Could move up a gear here. That looks a good ball through. Oh, look at the space here. Deflected behind for a corner kick. And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. He's shifting through the gears here. And the referee brings it to a close. A shrug, a rueful stare at his counterpart, but the manager knows that the story has gone against him. It's a defeat that hurts. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
It's a poor result. They offered very little goal threat, and it's the kind of unproductive performance that can drain confidence pretty quickly. At the business end, they just can't close a deal.
This is a hard one to
So
take.
just time for
but
me to
we'll
say
be
thanks
back
to Jim
stronger,
for his
won't
wisdom
we?
and to wish you all a very good evening. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening
Hello,
here.
everybody,
A clear
and
night,
welcome to
all the
today's
ingredients
match.
for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world.
And this is now today's lineup. Number 40, Twanzebe.
So that's got things underway. Pinches it off him. Asensio. Johnson. Johnson. Pau Torres spots it and intercepts. And they're back on the ball again. Keeper's got good distance on that. Marlon promptly onto that, and that is that. It's a sweet ball, that. He's had a shot! There it is!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
The goal scorer after 6 minutes is...
Yeah, they were made to pay for not
11.
moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
It is a super start. So far, so very good. McGinn. Oh, and he's through the middle. This is promising. And that's played in low. Twanzebe. And Johnson. Oh, that's fabulous. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Looking for options for movement. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Nicely aimed pass. Now it's Asensio. Morsi proves too strong. And they're quick to get it back. And he was quick to react. Now he's off and running. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Johnson. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. That's beautifully weighted. Oh, what a mistake! Great chance! Sticks it away! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them. Terrible error, duly punished.
Goal! After 16 minutes is number 9.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Johnson. That is a great pick out. He's had a hit! And he hits the net! Back to within one! Interesting!
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead. And how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
After 19 minutes is number 27.
Ipswich get themselves back into contention.
Listen, goals change games, and that has changed the whole complexion of this one. They have the momentum now.
Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Clark, solid defending, refused to be outmuscled. Oh, good ball, shots on here. Skillfully cut out, he is so at ease on the ball. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Always onto this. He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Wonderful save by Martinez. He has spurned it.
Oh, Peter, I'm not a great reader of body language, but I didn't like the way he walked up to that.
It's a mighty effort. Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Morsi, Ipswich upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
Engages and forces him off the ball. He's had it taken off him. Twanzebe. Morsi.
That's positional goal, the utilisation of space.
There's the shot! Really well taken goal. They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, listen, the writing was on the wall. It looked like this was going to happen, and it has. Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, they're back on level terms, so the guessing game goes on. As to what will happen from here, I've no idea.
Oh, that was vital.
Marlon, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
He's found a way through. That's been drilled in. Played back in. He's in, surely! Real chance! It's in! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
Number 9.
Ipswich get themselves into the lead.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Cajuste Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Marlon.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take it.
He's having a hit! A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, at least that improves their tally when it comes to shots on goal, but they have to start doing a lot better.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Morsi. Johnson. We are into stoppage time. And he's surging through. It's a goal kick. And the first 45 minutes are up. The midway point of the game.
Well, Peter, I'm just thinking of the best way to describe that. Frantic, frenzied. It was unmissable.
That's
and it was
45,
irresistible.
and we're well
Forget
on top.
about the analysis
Let's
on this
look
one,
forward
just
to more
enjoy
to
it.
come in the second half. Everyone, please welcome the two sides.
Here we go again then.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. He's in plenty of space here. And he's there to clear it. Clark.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Cash. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. It's a loose ball. He can run onto that. And the shot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Davis. Now Cajuste.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
He is through here. And he's taking no chances there. That's a throw. Well, they are still trailing, and they require a change of fortune pretty sharpish. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Drilled it, and the shot!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Chance! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. Cajuste. That looks a cracking ball. Now there's a... has a
The
goal!
attendance for this match was 29,130.
surely that deserved better.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
Substitutions taking place.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, this could be an indication that the team are setting themselves up for the counter-attack here, Peter, and he is very good at that type of thing.
Davis has created one goal already. Too much on it, and that's the keeper's.
Right here, right now, it's not looking favourable. They're chasing the ball and the game.
Morsi, Kajuste.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Shapes to shoot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. That's going to go a long way. Watkins. And they can counter here. Hurst on 2 now and looking for 3. Clark running with the ball. Steaming on. Now the finish! It's a goal! And with that goal comes comfort. And that really is so impressive.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Substitution on the field, number 3.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Number 24.
Ipswich take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, that goal...
Oh, what has happened here? Can he finish? He's got a goal! Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
74 minutes is number 8.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Substitution on the field, number 9.
Ipswich making consecutive changes here. A warm ovation on his way off, and that is the least he deserves.
I think he's put in a good shift, and their fans appreciate that. I think he can feel pretty happy with the contribution he's made.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline. This game plan could now well reward them with an equaliser.
Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. And again! Oh, that is a great stop!
Subtlety has gone out of the window. They have to force it any way they can now, Peter.
Out of play for a throw. He's picked his way through. And it's hoisted clear. Shot could be on. Cross goes in for the header. And that would have won it.
Well, he's definitely kept the side in the game then. That's really good positioning. They could have doubled their lead there.
Oh, just skips past his man. Tries a shot! And that has fair fizzed.
Look, they don't come much better in terms of ball striking. It deserved a better result than that.
The fullback is in acres of space here. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him. I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Added minutes has been indicated.
Oh, Red, nice interception. Watkins. He's got away. Clark. Cajuste. That's a nicely measured pass. He has found a way through. He's been bundled over. That is a foul. Yellow or red? It is red. Well, there is concern on the faces of the players standing around him here. Well, he waited a little while, but it does seem that the referee was eventually convinced that that was a clear enough chance he denied.
Well, he had a decision to make, Peter, and it's worked out badly.
Denied by a great piece of goalkeeping.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
The referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. A shrug, a rueful stare at his counterpart, but the manager knows that the story has gone against him. It's a defeat that hurts. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Look, they've been found wanting, in my opinion, in a few areas that would have made a difference to the result. So they need to go away and just have a good think about it, and I'm sure they can come back stronger.
So there it is, everyone.
Many thanks to
Big
Jim,
up for
and
our
with that,
players.
it is a very good night to you.